Happy Friday, my friends. Hope everybody's doing well. I was watching, I've been the last couple of days binge watching the Sarah Boone trial again, and I couldn't stop it. So I'm a couple minutes late, but I'm here. So, welcome to the Daily Nail. My name is Tara. And I still have to pop off my dip. As you can see, this is the mani we did on Wednesday. It's a Revel nail manicure. I used a red solid and they're white called Illuminate. Coming off in pieces today. That's all right. Clean that off. Today we're going to do a mani with CN Designer Dips powders. I got all of April's releases and I'm still not even done doing all of them. So that's what I'm working on now. We're going to use 3 dips today. I think this mani's going to look really pretty. The dips are gorgeous colors. 2 of them are shimmers. 1 is a glitter. I honestly haven't even decided how I'm going to do this mani yet. Maybe we'll ombre. Oopsie. These are just little cherry stickers that I put on my accent nails. I think I got them off of Shein or Temu, something like that. It was like it was a whole sheet and there's tons left on it. Okay. I'll pull up the live in just a minute. My poor hubby hasn't been feeling like himself lately. The other day when I did my mani, I must have overfiled because I gave myself a little. Okay. So this doesn't hurt me if you've never seen me pop off dip before. It doesn't hurt at all. I use Peel Base and Peel Base puts a little protective layer in between your nails and the dip so that you're able to pop off like that. Makes doing manis frequently super easy. Just cleaning up my shape a little bit. Yeah, there's a little dip still around the free edges of my nails. I want to make sure it's gone and just that the edges are nice and even. Okay. All right. This nail doesn't look that shiny. I think I'm going to put some gel on it just to make it a little shinier. The rest of them look good, but Peel Base really likes a shiny nail surface. It works its best. So I want to give myself all the advantages, right, of a successful pop-off later. This is a 2-in-1 gel top coat, so it's base and top coat in one, and it's from Cosmic Nails. That will save me an extra minute right there because I only have to apply 1 product. All right, let's pull up the live on the tablet. See if anybody's here. I'm not sure if the Karen retrial is on today. I couldn't find it anywhere. right. Here we go. Hello, peoples. Good morning. Hi, Patty. Hi, Angela. How are you? Let me just put it on all messages here. Okay. All right. 15 more seconds for my pinky nail to cure, and then I'm going to lay down a layer of peel base on my nails. I've been using CN Designer Dips peel base, and I really do like it. I think it works good. It's thinner than what I'm used to using, but it performs just as well, and that's the main objective for me. Plus, it has like a little bit of a whitish color to it. So yeah, we're gonna do a CN Designer Dips dip powder manicure. Should I ombre or I'm using 3 dips, 2 shimmers and a glitter. I'll show them to you guys in a minute. Let me just get my peel base on. But should I ombre? Like I can put the glitter on my middle nail and then ombre it with 1 shimmer on my ring finger, ombre it with the 2nd shimmer on my index finger, and then use each shimmer on the pinky and thumb. All right, I think I have enough peel base on. I don't know why I'm trying to add more. All right, so check it out, these dips. All right, so we have, this is probably my favorite one right here. It's called Current Mood. Current with an E, like the fruit, but look at that purple. And it's super sparkly, super shimmery. I love that color. It's almost like a grayish purple, but more on the purple side. Then the other shimmer is called Coastal Drift, and it's a really pretty peach. And I'm going to pair these with Castle in the Sky, this glitter here. And it has silver foils too, but it's got silver, that bluish, purpley, grayish color, and peach glitters. So I think it's going to be a good match. So I can do like Current Mood on my thumb and index, Castle in the Sky on my middle and ring, and the peach on my pinky. Or I can ombre. What do you guys think? Opinions? Maybe I'll ombre today. Then I can use more of each shimmer. I think they're really pretty, and I think the glitter is gorgeous too. I mean, I don't even have to use 3 dips. I could just use 2. It's just that they look like such a perfect match. Another good thing about this peel base is it dries you guys in under 5 minutes, like 3 minutes it dries. Oh, I got a new ring today. This is my other Mother's Day ring, Patty. I'm really surprised it's not like bigger or that the rings themselves aren't thicker. It's like a Spinelli ring. It's sterling silver, and this is moissanite, but they're so tiny. They got to be 1 millimeter moissanite, or if that's even 1 millimeter, I don't know. I like it, but I just thought maybe it would be more substantial. This ring is from a company called Atta Gems, ATTA. I talked about them the other day, and they sell different types of jewelry. But they're on AliExpress, but then they're also on Temu, but like new on Temu, but they have the same products, just the price is less. So this ring was going for over 50 or 40 something dollars, or maybe it was over 50. I have to go back and look on AliExpress, but I wasn't going to pay that much for it. I liked it, and I wanted it, but I didn't want to pay that much for it. But then when it was a gift, then I was able to get it. Do the ombre? All right. Do the ombre. I think I should too. So we need 3 ombre brushes, which are just eyeshadow brushes. These are actually from Wet and Wild. I got them off of Amazon years ago and they were 99 cents. So they're probably still relatively cheap. They work awesome because they're like the perfect length for the bristles. I think they pick up a lot of powder. They hold a lot of powder, and I don't know. I just think they work well. So these are probably my favorite blends. I know it sounds funny, but they are. Are they clean though? All right. We're almost dry. I'm gonna wait another minute. I'll hit my vape. So Bonafide Beauty. You know how I was putting that code out, Patty? I thought it was a follower code with the link, the referral link. But it wasn't. It was just I would get commission if people used that referral link, but you guys wouldn't get a discount code. But they changed it. So now I have a new code, and if you use it, you'll get the discount, a 10% discount, and I'll get the commission. And it's BFB for Bonafide Beauty, Tara 10. That's my code, and I'll put it every day in my posts anyhow. But you guys know I love their products. I'm going to use that foot file. I still haven't done a pedicure on my toes yet for the summer weather. Doesn't matter. It's 52 right now, or 54 maybe. All righty. Oh, I forgot to tell Nick I need cupcake liners. I'm like at the bottom. They're like all spread out and stuff. All right. Let's start with our solid nails then. I really, really like this. I'll still do it that way. All right. We'll do the pinky with this peach. Oh my goodness. Look how gorgeous it is. That's Coastal Drift right here. You could definitely chrome this over itself if you want to. We're also using dip liquids from CN Designer Dips today. So like my peel-based dip liquids and all dips are from CND. My precision tool, and then I keep a lint-free wipe for cleaning up my nails. Okay. So I'm using dip base coat here. You can use gel liquids to apply dip if you want. You got to be really careful though with gel liquids because it's easy to develop a gel allergy. So you just don't want to get it on your skin and cure it. If you do get it on your skin, wipe it off first. And just be careful applying it, that's all. Dip is more forgiving. You don't have to cure it. That's a beautiful color. Okay, so let's brush this off. Since we're doing an ombre, what we're going to do is do all of our one colored nails first, and then we'll do our 2 nails that are going to have the ombre design on them. So I'm going to do 2 layers of color. What are you doing, Patty? Happy Friday, everybody. My TV's not too loud, is it? Okay, we can brush this off. Oh, it's not dry. Shoot. I'm using my finger to pat it flat. Don't mind my jacked up hand over here. Uh-oh. Oh, I messed it up. I should have known better. I'm going to do a 3rd layer. So what happened was it just wasn't dry yet. The dip hadn't set. I hadn't waited long enough. I mean, that was my second layer of dip. If you're not familiar with how dip applies, it dries really fast the first layer, especially over peel base, but subsequent layers dry more slowly, which can be a good thing. It gives you more time to work. But if you're impatient and you brush off too soon, not so good. Hi, Laura. 42? I didn't even see you here. Didn't know you were here. I'm afraid to brush off yet, but it should be dry. There we go. We'll smooth it out with a plastic bag when we activate it. All right, I'm going to move this dip off to the side. Normally I'd put them back, but I'm a gambling woman today, I guess. Let's do the thumb with current mood. Oh my God, I love this color. I could weep. It's so pretty. You guys got plans for this weekend? My plans are just the same as every weekend. Do the laundry, catch up on dishes. My mother is here. I think they're actually arriving today. They left yesterday, but I think they were planning to get here today because they were driving up. Okay. Oh, I love this color. Let's do layer number 2. I'm a little shaky, but not too bad. Considering my thumb isn't balancing on anything except the side of my finger here. All right. Let's roll the thumb in the powder. She starts saying she fell off the cliff, knocked out for 2 hours, dislocated one knee, was able, got it. Want to wait a second before I brush it off? How was your trip last week, Laura? How did the graduation go? You must have been so proud of them. I'm proud of them, and I don't even know them. I still feel like I have bragging rights because we're friends. All right, now we'll do the middle nail, a full glitter nail here with Castle in the Sky. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Looks a little more blue than purple, but that's all right. I'm going to make it work. Some high heels made out of leather that she was able to use as her high heel hiking boots. Yeah. Okay. And so there's that. I'm going to lay flat in here. I'm not too worried about picking up any large glitters just yet, although I did. Brandis hasn't been feeling good, I saw, huh? It's too bad. She gets a lot of migraines. I get them a lot, but I'm able to control them, with medication. And nausea medications. All right. We'll brush it off and we'll do layer number 2. Very pretty. It's got silver, peach, and then this bluish gray.
Summer camps, I took a bunch of wilderness survival classes and seminars. This was probably my favorite genre of one of my favorite genres of stories growing up was the wilderness survival story. I've pretty much seen all of the documentaries, read all of the books, both fiction and nonfiction. And so to compare,
okay, see if I can pat these glitters down.
I've done my own mountaineering. I've told this story on this channel where my wife and I did a 4-day backpacking trip.
Let me grab a plastic bag.
This mountain, and at the top of it, we were at 15,900 feet, which was extremely high. And something on
Still wet.
where the conditions at the top were really awful, and we ended up having to walk like 8 hours. It ended up being like an 11, 12-hour hiking day.
All right.
And it sucked. It was scary. And that kind of was like the end of our big mountain hiking, me and my wife.
Okay, let's brush it off. I'm going to go lightly on it, though, for now.
The number one killer is actually when people get back from doing something like this, their digestion doesn't get going again, and that's what kills them. I was thinking, like, what? And looked it up, and not only is it not.
Neutrogena Hydro Boost
Okay.
weightless hydration that goes deep.
Okay, it looks cute. I'm trying to decide if I want to add a chunky glitter down here, but we can come back to that. We got an ombre now. All right, we'll do the purple and the glitter first. So one brush for each, right? All right, so this is how I ombre. We're doing a vertical ombre, by the way, which means we're doing it the long way. We're not doing it the short way. This is my favorite way to do ombres. I feel like, actually, I saw it in a nail video back when I was learning to do nails, and I agree with the advice, so I kind of follow it. When you do a horizontal ombre, you know, you're cutting your nail in half, which kind of like, it can shorten the look of it, right? Whereas if you do it the vertical way, it lengthens it, the look. So I'm tipping my nail, my finger sideways and just tapping powder over it. Tap it off. And if you hold your finger straight out sideways, you get a pretty good line right down the center. I'm just scooping the glitter up. The first layer does dry faster, so a lot of times you may not get full coverage, especially with that second color you're doing. Don't worry about it because it'll dry more slowly on our next layer. So we'll have time to fix it. And we did lay down a base of acrylic anyway, which is the most important part because that's going to help the glitter to stick. So I'm going to brush it off over here so I don't contaminate anything. Okay, so now for layer number 2, we're going to do the glitter first, and then we'll come back and do the purple second. So we're reversing the order.
She's talking like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be like the next great survival story. This is going to be so amazing. And then
There we go. So glitter first. And just try and keep your finger straight and perpendicular to the cupcake liner. Now see, I got some foil way over here. All right. And now we'll do the purple.
Here we are 2 days after that, after the press conference. for, I think, it not being a hoax is, at least as of right now, it doesn't seem like the law enforcement in the area that found her is questioning her, or maybe they're putting on a face.
Trying to get some of those chunky glitters.
We found her and she's alive, and we believe
And because it dries so slow and the glitter was still wet, I was able to pick up some.
But as of right now, it was all smiles and nothing. I haven't heard anything from the law enforcement in the area that there needs to be an investigation, or that, we need to figure that part of the story out. But after,
Okay.
I'll leave you with this. After listening to the press conference,
All right, that looks really pretty.
here's my gut feeling.
Very pretty,
Because she brought up a number of
I
times
think.
that
Sorry. Ogling my own nails, you guys. All right, let's do the peach. You can put the purple away. What a gorgeous color. Look at that. And it's a shimmer. Whoops. I'm getting more because I'm excited about these dips. All right, so now our clean third ombre brush is right here. I'm going to bring over the peach color. And we have our glitter brush. Okay, we're going to do the ring finger here. So again, we're painting a full layer base to cover the entire nail. I go over my nail twice because the dip base coat dries so fast on peel base. All right, so let's start with the peach. We're going to put it near the pinky.
And so here's the gut feeling that I got. I could be totally wrong. That's okay. But
Tap
here's
it off. Okay, so you got a nice line down the center. Flip the finger around. Scoop up the glitter. Tap, 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 tap.
Those could be a rough couple of years, your late 20s. You're trying to figure out your place in the world.
Okay, you can see, especially down near the bottom, it's a little sparse, but like I said, with the last nail, we don't have to worry. We'll have good coverage when we're done. This is my precision tool, and you just take it around the nails and it gets out any of the dip powder, any of this acrylic or glitter that shouldn't be there. Okay, let's dust the nail off. So this is what it looks like now that it's dusted off. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Brandis. Oh, I was just talking about you. Did you see me? Did you hear me? There's a collab for Christy tomorrow, an ocean theme. Water theme. I have. Hold on. She sent me these. I might be able to use, and I'll do another Manny later to do the collab. Where are they? Hold on. Shit, where'd they go? Oh, here they are. I don't know if they're actually water. They kind of look watery, but she sent me those focals. You just did that, Manny Patty.
And so the feeling that I get is she was going through that normal late 20s.
Yeah, I never even saw anything about it. I'm not surprised because I haven't been paying attention to anything. When did that happen, Patty? Brandis, I just had mentioned that I saw in the chat you haven't been feeling good and that you get a lot of migraines. All right, let's do layer number 2 of the ombre, and we're going to do the glitter layer first.
basically insinuating now she has the record for the most
All
days
right.
survived in that
Tap,
area.
tap. Remember, we have more time to work this time too.
That's the story. Just really quick before I leave the timeline. April 14th, she set out on a 3-day solo e-bike mountain trip to the hot spring. Parents talked to her the last time around the 20th, the 21st, so about
All right, let's see how it looks.
lost contact with her.
I knew that glitter had gotten over to the side, so I didn't want to cover it up with the peach.
Around there.
So I tried to go like around it. Looks like I succeeded. I can get that blue glitter out of there.
Was able to find leather high heels that she used as hiking shoes because she has ballerina syndrome. Survived an
Oh,
avalanche,
geez, Brandis.
2 rock slides.
That's horrible.
Was able to walk between 40 and
Oh, it just happened, Patty? Ah.
Survived on foraging wild meat.
Ouch.
For permaculturalist.
It's still a little wet. Let's see.
Training. Somehow was able not to freeze to death. Made it to the cabin. Was rescued the day before her 28th birthday on May 14th. 2 days later, did the press conference.
All right, let's brush this off. Let me move that out of the way.
Started everybody thinking, wait, what the hell? A day or two after that, her mom shut down the GoFundMe donations, and that's currently where we are today.
Super pretty.
So it's going to be very interesting.
I love it. All right, now we got to finish it all. So this glitter is called Castle in the Sky, and it is so beautiful. And then the peach is Coastal Drift, and the purple is called Current Mood. Friends get 10 is the code to save at CND. Let me get my clear out. Okay. All right, so we're going to encapsulate with a layer of clear. I am going to do my solid nails first. I had to do 3 layers of color on my pinky because I didn't wait long enough for it to dry before brushing off, so I messed it up.
I'm trying to get the tone where it's like, listen, this is after that press conference, this is the way people are feeling. A lot of times, if that amount of people hear a story,
There we go.
no, there's something to it. So it's possible there's like levels to the Sherry Panini situation. Like maybe she didn't plan for it to be a survival situation hoax. She planned for it to be, and then something happened, and once it does,
Okay, there we go.
I could prolong this, or it could be that it was a total plan from the beginning. That's sort of what it feels like to me. Or it could be anything in between.
Watching a show, it's called True Crime Loser, but it's talking about some chick named Tiffany something who supposedly said she survived a fall down a cliff or something. Have you guys heard about it? I haven't heard anything about this. He thinks it's a hoax. I guess there's a lot of questions around it.
It's about time insurance does that. Get a quote at lemonade.com/renters.
We had YouTube Premium, and it expired, and then Dominic renewed it, but for some reason it didn't renew on my account. So him and Nick get ad-free YouTube, and I have 40-second ad YouTube. It spoiled me because now I don't want to see the ads. Ooh, Kyle.
Healthcare system is an abysmal joke. And the reason I say that is because it's for profit and all the incentives are fucked up, right? We are the only developed country that doesn't have one version or another of a single or of a universal healthcare system. Some do single payer, some do multi-payer, some have public option. There's different ways of doing it. We're the only developed country that doesn't have one version or another of universal healthcare. The core of the cancer, by the way, it is the for-profit health insurance companies. Now, what is an insurance company? That is you paying a company where you're saying to them, hey, in case some shit happens, when I get sick, when I need to go to the hospital, when I need help, I've been paying you every month, you pay the bill, right? Pay you X amount every month, when I actually need help, you pay the bill. As you all know, if you live in this country, you've been here long enough, and you've had experience with it, what happens? Well, most of the time...
I know it is weird that we pay the insurance companies, health insurance companies, to cover us, and then when we need to use it, we get billed. Like, we already pay you for it. You know what I mean? What's going on here? Then when we use it, we get billed. Like, it doesn't make sense. That's what the video's on right now. I think it's on Luigi Mangione, who in my mind, they're totally trying to make an example of, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say he'd go as far as to say he's an American hero, but I understand where he's coming from.
God help you if you have to go to a doctor that's out of network or a hospital that's out of network, then you're on the hook for all of it, right? And so this was my issue with Obamacare, is that we really should have done single payer Medicare for all. But even if you couldn't get that through,
all right, one more nail left. Oh, yeah, one more nail left.
With the private sector, right? But we didn't get any of that. We got what was effectively a right-wing healthcare reform, which had an individual mandate system, which basically means you are now forced by law, if you don't get Medicaid or Medicare, if you don't apply for those, if you can't get those, well, then you need to pay a for-profit health insurance company, and we're mandating that you do it. If you don't do it, you pay a fine, right? So
Okay.
that was my issue with Obamacare. Now, it was better than nothing. At least we moved the ball a little bit in the right direction and got tens of millions more people healthcare. That's good. That's good. But the core of the rotten system still exists. These insurance companies need to be abolished. There is no reason for an unnecessary for-profit, rapacious mafia middleman getting between you and your doctor, price gouging you, and then trying to deny you the care you need as much as possible, which is what happens. Well, as you all know, Luigi Mangione killed the head of United Health.
All right. Let's brush these off and then we can activate. What are you guys saying? Oh, Michelle. Oh, no.
They don't want you to hear. They don't want you to know about this part. Thankfully, we know about it because of the great work of the outlet More Perfect Union. Investors in United Health are suing the company for providing too much care. They're upset that United Health got less aggressive.
Well, it's the weekend, Michelle. Just take your time. Back up. My house, that happens to me when I get sick too. What the heck is that? Guys, where'd that glitter come from? That doesn't belong on my nail. See it? That yellow thing? Where did that come from? Oh my God.
Holy shit.
I'm so confused.
It's sort of twisted to say or feels wrong.
It's gold.
But if you just connect the dots here, if you just do basic math,
I gotta get rid of it. It's like I'm a surgeon right now, you guys, with the scalpel. Oh, I got it though. And push that clear back down. All right. Let's close up the base. Open up the activator. And just like encapsulation and application, I'm going to activate the solid nails first.
Sectors of the economy that you just can't have the profit motive involved in. You can't have capitalism be core of it. It's not everything, but certain things, the incentives get all fucked up by the prison industry, for example. But anyway, here, let's listen to More Perfect Union.
Okay, I'm going to take the bag and press down the corner over here.
This trial is taking place in the middle of a much larger conversation about health. The outrage stands for activists,
insurance company is delaying care for most people that leave the hospital.
Okay.
Its own shareholder.
Oh, I forgot to press down this one.
Steve Bannon?
There's clearly a seeming anger of people that don't feel that the insurance companies and the medical companies are looking out for their interests.
But with so much attention on this trial,
But that guy, but
I wonder if that glitter was on this bag, but I didn't see it if it was. That was so weird.
Don't ever let a guy like Steve Bannon mislead you, because he's a charlatan. He's a con man.
want to know, has it done anything to stop United's own quest to control every aspect of the American healthcare system? I worked on a video investigating United Healthcare.
Oh, there it is again, that glitter.
Research on water. That video got a resurgence of attention in the last few months, and the comments made it very clear that beyond the anger, people were looking for real change.
A major debate has erupted over the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson over who exactly is the real villain. There's a callous in the industry as a whole.
They deliver efficiency, but their definition of efficiency is returning as much value to their investors as possible.
I wanted to talk to Sean about a
Alright.
real-world example of what that change could look like.
So I see you've got this new spicy United Health story to share.
I'm telling you a story that I got obsessed with. It's got everything. It's got pissed off patients. Why are all the doctors leaving? It's got burned out doctors.
If they're a public company, they've got to please their shareholders.
It's got healthcare lobbyists.
The purpose of them opposing the bill was so that this wouldn't become a national model that other states would follow.
And actually, this one might have a happy ending. This story's going.
Oh, it's about Oregon. I remember they went for Medicare for all, like, and it got voted, it didn't pass. And
It's called the Oregon Medical Group.
Some of these patients had 15 years.
be careful of this company called Ultim. They're gonna say it in a minute, but they're buying up all the doctors, and then
Optum buys
Optum.
causes this like huge chain of events that causes thousands of people losing their
Oregon Medical
But they tell the doctors they can only spend, 15 minutes with a patient or what to do and stuff. The doctors didn't like that, so then they leave. But because they're leaving Optum, they can't even tell their patients where they're going because there's like a non-compete agreement or whatever. So their patients are left with nobody.
She's actually diagnosed with breast cancer, and around the same time, she lost her primary care provider.
I had received a letter from Oregon Medical Group saying that
You guys probably can't even hear what's going on. I'm just talking about it like you can hear it with my TV like I can. Sorry.
because I wasn't sure how to navigate my health care.
They're specifically talking about something that happened in Oregon. All right.
Has lost 32 doctors, remaining staff overwhelmed, and patients without care even a year later.
In Eugene, these doctors really did not like practicing medicine for the sake of United Healthcare shareholders.
All right. So who's doing the Are you guys doing the Cosmic collab that we all just found out about or forgot about? I never saw the post, but that's my own fault,
For example, who said you'll get 15 minutes with your doctor, even though the doctor might believe that the patient needs 20 or 30 minutes to have a proper exam.
So a bunch of doctors did the hard thing. They just left, leading to this huge shortage of doctors in Eugene.
Thousands.
Oh, it happened in Eugene, Oregon.
lost their primary care provider. They would call up for an appointment, and they would be told that their doctor was not working. What that really stood out to me was just how many people felt. I guess I would use the word deceived or misled. Quite a few reported this to me that they were told it was because of their insurance. And so they could change to an insurance plan that would help them access care, which just happens to be owned by United Healthcare.
So Optum basically made it so hard for these
Oh, and guess what? United Healthcare started approving more claims after their CEO was shot, and now the shareholders are suing United Healthcare for approving too many claims. This is why for-profit healthcare is bad. Because they make their money in failing us.
It's taken many people in my community 2 years to find a new primary care provider.
Gotta smooth out that bump from brushing it out too soon. Much better.
That's competing with Optum. So they couldn't do that. Even though there was no doctors at Oregon Medical Group, you'd be able to see them.
Straight to jail. This country has to grow up in the sense that we need to have the realization that oftentimes corporate criminals could have just as bad of an impact or even worse impact than somebody who does a robbery or does a murder or does a rape. Like, this sort of stuff is so immensely criminal, they should get life in prison for this series of decisions which ruin people's lives.
They're absolutely at an inflection point in this country when it comes to the corporatization of healthcare, without a doubt in my mind. There is a fundamental tension between a clinician who has an ethical duty to their patients, who took an oath to serve the interests of their patients, and fiduciary responsibility of a corporation or private equity firm who has a duty to their shareholders to maximize their profit.
It's not just Oregon.
So much of it to be comes down to common sense, to the fact that we put like a profit motive,
Okay.
something that shouldn't be about profit, it should be about care.
There's this report by Congressman Pat Ryan. He has a lot of districts in Kentucky Valley area. Up there, often purchase practices like Caremount Medical, Crystal Run Healthcare, a ton of practices all up and down the Hudson Valley. Congressman Ryan conducted a survey of 1,800 people, and 41% reported that the quality of their healthcare went down after Optum acquired the practice. And Optum's whole thing is that they're going to make things more efficient and cheaper, but Ryan's office is finding that not only is the care getting worse, it's getting more expensive. So it is getting more efficient and it is getting more cost effective for the executives, for the shareholders, but not for the patients. People at a healthcare company should be theoretically taking care.
Meanwhile, the Justice Department seems to be trying to make an example out of Luigi Mangione. Pam Bondi explicitly told federal prosecutors to seek the death penalty, which led to what I think is an unexpected statement from the lawyer of a man in murder trial. While planning to protect against murder, the federal government believes committing a premeditated, state-sponsored murder. By doing this, they are defending the broken, immoral, and murderous healthcare industry that continues to terrorize the American people.
God damn. Sarah Reed as Agilia. Goodness gracious.
Absolutely. Lisa Bradwell was able to secure outside of an Optum run.
You need to do laundry and vacuum, Patty. Multiple. You have a washer and dryer in your apartment, I hope, Michelle, right? You don't have to go out to do it, right?
And making sure that we have good paying jobs and family.
Or in your house.
While she was running for office and knocking on doors, some of the stories people with also
That's like a must-have for me. Washer and dryer hookups wherever I live.
There was supporting legislation to make sure that corporations like United cannot dictate how doctors practice medicine.
Most states in the country have what's called a corporate practice of medicine law or corporate practice of medicine doctrine. Basically, what it says is that physicians or advanced practice providers have to own and control medical clinics. These are non-controversial laws. Republican states, Democratic states, they're widespread throughout the country. The problem is there are loopholes in these laws where basically large corporations and private equity firms have figured out that they can be in compliance with the law on paper
Okay.
by having a friendly physician or a captive physician own the practice.
Representative Bowman's bill would change that by restricting corporations, often from taking decision-making away from doctors and clinical decisions.
That's
It
better.
also restricts non-compete and non-disclosure agreements, which caused many of the problems and confusion in the beginning.
Senate Bill 951 was introduced to address a rising trend in this country that is happening not in response to public policy choices, but in response to profiteering from some very large corporations. At its core, the bill is just about the doctors are the ones making decisions and exam those.
However, that bill was actually introduced last year, enough for a vote and passed the House.
Great, problem solved.
Okay.
Not quite. We had bipartisan support from senators of both parties, but because of some procedural maneuvering, the bill died without a vote in the Senate.
I gotta mop my kitchen floor. That has to be done. I still haven't gotten that side buffet thing. Well, it's got 3 drawers and 3 cabinets. It's really nice, but you guys, there's at least 2,000 pieces. There's 2 big bags of hardware. Dominic and I worked on it. Well, we probably put like an hour and a half total into it so far, but I mean, half an hour of it was taking stuff out and looking at like what, getting organized. And then that's all we've done. I told him we're working on it today.
Remember this when he pretends like he's the leftiest and he's the best one to take on the Republicans.
I still have boxes in my kitchen from over a year ago that like I don't have a place to put them. That's why I've been wanting one of these, but I needed something with drawers, because it's like kitchen utensils, things like corn on the cob holders, skewers, like things like that are like that we don't use all the time. I don't have a drawer for like extra stuff like that. Like the hand masher and the potato peelers and all that stuff. And then I have nowhere to put like tools, you know, or like, you know, like a hammer, screwdrivers, things you need easy access to that you use frequently. I'm gonna end up cutting myself, I think. All right, I had to get that acrylic off. This is nice and smooth.
So they just voted out the Morgan bill in the Senate. That's a vote that died last year. And I want to play this clip for you.
Recognize Senator Bonham. The fundamental question, of course, is should
Oh, and it's Memorial Day this weekend, right? Next week,
decide whether or not my mom gets a new
Monday.
I don't think anybody's going to say yes.
That is a Republican.
Dominic doesn't want to go to the parade or anything, he said. I'm not surprised, he's 14 now.
Watching this was kind of incredible seeing bipartisan agreement that corporations should not dictate medicine.
We should be clear though, that at the national level, that's not the case. Like every Republican will bend the knee to big business at the national level. At the state level, it's a little different because there's not as much big money corrupting it. At the federal level, I mean, shit. Some Republicans might talk a good game from time to time about this stuff, but when push comes to shove and it's time to vote, they will bend the knee to the corporate overlords.
Even if their solutions were different, but nonetheless, the Democrat version of the bill passed the Senate 21
Now it goes to the House.
Yeah, and they are very confident it will pass there.
And there's a ton of other developments that I feel like aren't getting the kind of attention they deserve. There was actually a push by the shareholders to audit their prior authorization process. United lobbied the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, to block the vote, and the whole thing just got withdrawn.
The state of Arkansas just banned pharmacy benefit managers who negotiate drug prices and reimburse pharmacies.
By the way, Elon Musk killed a bill that would have banned pharmacy benefit managers for the whole country. Remember that? Those are literally the middlemen who fight
Whoops.
out to make medicine more expensive. And Elon Musk went to bat for them and killed a bill that would have got rid of them.
From operating their own pharmacies. One of the big players in that space is United, which often pushes patients to their own pharmacies. Do you think the attention the trial is attracting is going to help healthcare reform in the United States?
I think so, because we need attention somewhere, right?
Talking about all these people, it's not just anger. I mean, there is anger, but there's also hope. Will you file a hearing that's just set for 2026? Or you can file a story. If you have healthcare stories to share, especially in the insurance industry, send us a line, stories@perfectunion.us.
Okay, wow, I felt like I was filing for a long time.
Investors are suing the company for providing too much care. They're upset that United Health got less aggressive in denying care after their CEO was murdered, and that as a result, they're making less money from health insurance, from the health insurance giant. That says it all right there. We should ban private for-profit health insurance. It should be banned. We should have a
Okay.
single insurer. That's
Use my new Ergo file
Yes,
from Bonafide Beauty.
pay nothing out of pocket. And like again, virtually every other developed country has universal health care, one version or another. We don't here. It's time to end that absolute nightmare. All right, guys, that's the show, y'all. Thank you for listening. Everybody, do me a favor, please subscribe to the channel. That helps out big time and costs you nothing at all. You can sign up for Crystal Conference on Substack. That's below. You can support the show on Patreon, $2 a month, $5 a month, because remember, this is real independent media. I've never done ad reading, never talked to an advertiser. So thank you to everybody who supports us. And also go subscribe to Corin's World on YouTube, where we're posting the Kyle and Corin podcast. We haven't missed a week yet since we did it over there. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Everybody have a great rest of your day.
Okay.
Do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.
Oh, I got dip on my skin over here. All right, that looks good. All right. Okay, let's clean up. Oh no, I got a buff. That's all right. Let's buff. I started watching this show with Dominic. It's like a show for teens. It's based on a comic book. It's on Amazon Prime. It's called Invincible. Any of you guys know of it? It's good. I like it. We're gonna finish season 1 today. I think I've watched 5 episodes so far.
All right, guys, I truly truly don't mean this to sound self-aggrandizing, but it's gonna sound that way. Any Democrat that's not talking about all the same issues that we talk about on this show on a daily basis, they are failing. They are failing. The Trump regime is doing an all-out assault on anything and everything we hold dear, on anything and everything that helps people. It's an all-out assault on everything. They have literally not done a single thing in the second term, which is positive. At least in the first term, every now and then, once in a blue moon, you would get, oh, they pardoned Alex Johnson, that's great. Oh, they banned bump stocks for guns, that's great.
Oh yeah, they just passed a law that's gonna allow you to buy something. I don't think it's a bump stock, but it's something that turns guns and makes guns so they shoot like military, like a machine gun style. Boom, 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 boom. They're gonna be legal again. I guess it was illegal for a while, but now they're making them legal again. So yay! Hey, Jolene. Putting what together, Patty? Oh yeah, it is. It is one of my goals. Even one of the comments in the review says, too much work to put together. There's so many pieces and there's 3 drawers, so you got to put the sliders on the drawer. Like none of it is put together. None. It's a lot of work. All right, let's clean them off. I'm glad you made it, Jolene. How are you doing?
When it comes to basic things, Magna Carta type shit, which was written in 1215, I don't want to take the bait on that because I think it's an immigration issue and Trump pulls higher on immigration than any other issue. Therefore, I'm not going to take the bait because I might end up saying something unpopular. That is chicken shit stuff. That is, I have no moral core. I don't believe in anything. I don't care about morality. I don't care about ethics. I don't care about truth. I'm going to be overly calculating.
This is what I like to listen to.
As a politician, you have to believe in something.
Well, I watch him every day. This guy. He's good. The name of his show is Secular Talk on YouTube. It's Kyle Kulinski is the host.
They don't have to do this on Fillmore. They've run the numbers. They've done the polls. People are wildly against it.
So we're going in and reactivating the nails, just getting them ready to be top coated. I love this Manny. Patty, thank you for saying to ombre because I think it looks really good, ombre. Look how pretty the colors go together. Do you guys agree? I love it.
Is wake them up. You gotta wake up.
I love that added silver in it, you know. And this color glitter is not an exact match to this, but it still looks good with it, I think.
Take no prisoners. All in. All right, so
I'm gonna let these sit for a minute and then we'll wipe them down and top coat. He's doing good. You know, he had a physical. That was what his doctor's appointment was. So he has to go for a couple follow-up. There are a couple issues that came up. Nothing major, hopefully, you know, but we just got to follow up with his primary doctor in 4 weeks, and then with a specialist in Providence whenever they call me. It's a schedule. So yeah, specialist fees, which is I think $100 for us now. That's what's really Patty. That's one of the reasons I haven't gone for my hernia.
Here's what they say. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz compared federal law enforcement agents carrying out President Trump's immigration crackdown to a World War II era Nazi police force during the commencement speech over the weekend. Oh, that is so base.
Oh, you know, too, they got rid of the heating assistance program. It's called like LHEAP or something like that. We get that in the winter. But heating assistance for low-income families, they got rid of that too. So that's going to suck come winter. No, he didn't. He's alone. And the thing was, I didn't get up till 5:45 this morning, at 6 o'clock. Because it's gray and rainy again, and it's cold. The wind, and I had opened the window last night because I was hot. So in the morning, but by the morning, it's cold in the bedroom, so I didn't want to get up. And Nick's like, just let Dominic stay home today. He's like, he's almost done for the year anyway. And I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna get up. And so I did, got him ready and everything, and got him up, but he didn't get ready in time, and just missed the bus. So I just don't feel comfortable having him. Well, I have been angry enough before that I've had him walk to school on his own, but it's like not safe, you know what I mean? And not only that, it's a rainy day today, and I don't want him stuck in the rain. He won't carry an umbrella. So then the other option was to go in with Nick, but Nick just said let him stay home. So it wasn't my preference, but all right. So I wiped off. Now we're gonna do our first layer. Whoops, top coat. Make sure you work pretty quick on this layer, right?
I look at someone and think, how do they handle everything so well? Why don't things seem to affect them in the same way they affect me?
The first layer is gonna dry super, super fast.
Or have something that you don't. But that's not actually true. Most of the time, these people have learned skills. They had relationships
Gorgeous.
with them, experiences that helped them grow.
I really love this Manny.
They weren't just born with emotional regulation. They built it. And the best part is, you can build it too.
I'm gonna go right back now and do my second layer of top coat.
You can develop emotional
I don't think I'm gonna bother capping my feet. Oh, it's Friday. I'll cap them.
And therapy is one of the best places to do that. BetterHelp makes it really simple to get started.
So if you want to prevent chipping on your nails, definitely cap your free edges. You know, that way they're sealed in.
It's not gay, motherfucker. Yes, this is how you fight. Do not back down. He's 100% correct. Punch the bully in the face, they'll cry, they'll whine, they'll moan. Ultimately, they have no real rebuttal. They have no real rebuttal. Trump himself faced backlash last year after he told Republican donors at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida that then President Biden was running a Gestapo administration. Yeah, Biden had the Gestapo. Not you, Biden had the Gestapo. These people are running a Gestapo administration. Trump told the crowd, according to audio, blah, blah, blah. Wall said, right now, more than any other time in my lifetime, we need you to live up to the oath that you're about to make. Because I have to be honest with you, you are graduating into a genuine emergency. Thank God for Tim Walz, man. I fucking love this guy. I will never forgive the lying, charlatan, scumbag con men, people like Joe Rogan, who smeared this guy based on nothing but bullshit right-wing narrative. Oh, tampon Tim, he wants to give tampons to boys. That was a lie. We went back and read about it. It was very clear
All
that
right.
the rule was to put tampons through. That's what, and they lied. It's fun. Oh, he wants
You guys like it?
tampons. Like everything.
I think it's super pretty. Oh, plus it has silver foil pieces in it too, which definitely helps with the extra sparkle. Love it, love it. Oh, and look at this horrible hand. I would never have this hand. I even went to the doctors with this hand like this. That's how much I didn't even care.
We're screwed because
It's crazy, right?
He did free school breakfast and lunch for kids. He did legal weed. He did carbon-free electricity.
Ooh, I can see powder on my ring. Let's clean that off.
Welcome to state sick leave and red flag laws for guns and
Just waiting on my nails to dry. Clean my rings. Emerald cut, emerald cut. I'm really loving the emerald cut. Oh, there it is. Look at that. This ring was under $20.
So instead, lie, smear the guy, make it seem like he's crazy. That was the goal. But now
Super, super pretty.
he's got no more fucks to give. So I got
I like how it looks like mirrors, you know?
Doing some event, and this is a great clip.
But that's super sparkly and I can't find it. I haven't seen, I don't have anything prettier than that. That's like my prettiest. Like I get lost in the facets of this ring, you guys. For real. I get lost in it. Oh my God, I'm sweating right now. Turn on my fan. Turn down too a little bit. Oh, I paused it. Nobody saying anything, huh? Okay. I don't know. I hadn't been on Temu in a long time, and then I went on like a couple weeks ago. Well, maybe it was like 2.5 weeks ago, and I had a ton of credit. So I was like, oh. And the thing I got in my kitchen with the 3 drawers and the 3 cabinets, I got it for $77, but now it's like $177. So I just got like super lucky. And I can't believe I had all that credit sitting there and I didn't even know. That is not like me. Like, I always know what I have credit. Like, I stock that shit, you know? Although I have stopped doing the Amazon shopper panel because once they changed the whole receipt thing, it's like, and you know what else too? I think I deleted it off of my phone because my phone sucks for memory. So I'm constantly having to like delete things, clear things, move things. And I don't know. Nick says he did say last month we were getting new phones next month, but he hasn't said anything this month about it. And we got the notification today that the bill was due. So we'll see. All right. These have to be dry. Oh, yeah. A little bit of a dip there. Okay, let's put some cuticle oil on the nails. Jojoba juice from CN Designer Dips. This is the saffron oud one. This is the one that smells like the Baccarat Rouge perfume. Wow, it's so quiet with my TV down. Okay. I wish I had a peach sleeve. Peach. Let me look. I think I'm probably just gonna. What should I do? Will white make it washed out? Could I use that? Would it work? I don't know. Let me try it on. It's not bad. Yeah, maybe I'll use this one. It's like more pink, but it's not bad next to it, you know. I think it's still like in the same family and can work. Do you guys think? Or should I do denim? I could do denim. Let me try denim. I haven't used this sleeve in a long time. Ugh, I don't think this clip's gonna do much. Yeah, let's do denim. I'm gonna take that off. That's fine. Oh, ring. Hold on, I gotta get ring. I want to do silver. I'll probably switch it though because this one's not perfectly symmetrical for some reason. I think it's this ring. Or maybe it is. I don't know. All right, here you go. The finished Manny using Castle in the Sky, Coastal Drift, and Current Mood from CN Designer Dips. That's a thumb. I think it's super pretty. I really love these colors together. Gorgeous. And these are both shimmers too. Super shimmery shimmers that can definitely be chromed. All right, guys. Thank you very much for being here, sticking by me. Monday is a holiday. I'm not going to be here Monday. Definitely not. But I'll be here Tuesday. And I messaged Christy. I messaged Corey from CND. I messaged at Hypnotic Nail. So I'm actually messaging people, and I'm gonna get back into it. So I don't know. After just thinking about everything, it means a lot to me. I worked hard to get where I am, and I don't want to just give all that up. Plus, you guys are my only friends. You know what I mean? What would I do? I don't know. I think that, it's more than just doing nails, I guess. Means more than just nails to me. So I don't think I can give it up. Love you guys. Have a good weekend. See you Tuesday. But if anybody wants to chat, you can text me. I'll be around. Bye, guys.